This list consists of 10 PC anime games that I think are still worth playing today. So tell me, which one do you think is the best amongst all? So let's begin. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. After the release of Naruto, the new game last year became less played, and if you want to play Naruto on a lower PC with good graphics, this is the better one because it's packed with action, featuring over 100 characters and some of the most intense battles you can experience in a fighting game. If you're looking to dive back into this one, you won't need the latest hardware. Just an Intel Core 2 Duo processor, 4 GB of RAM, and 8 GB of storage will do the trick.
Good work, Goten. Keep coming at me, just like
Dragon
that.
Ball Xenoverse 2. This game gives a chance to create your own character and explore the Dragon Ball universe. It might not get talked about as much anymore, but it's still a solid game with deep customization and engaging combat. The good news, you can run it smoothly on an Intel Pentium G4400 3.30 gigahertz processor with just 2 GB of RAM and a GeForce GT 650 graphics card. Dragon Ball Zkakarat. This game allowed players to relive the entire Dragon Ball Z saga in a beautifully crafted open-world RPG. It's a visually stunning game that might not be in the spotlight anymore, but it's definitely worth revisiting. Just make sure your system has an Intel Core i5 2400, 4 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 750 Ti, and you're good to go. Oh, and don't forget to clear 36 GB of space. It's a big one.
This will not stand. I refuse.
Attack on Titan 2. This game perfectly captures the fast-paced, high-flying action of the anime. It's a thrilling experience that might have been overshadowed by newer titles, but trust me, it's still got plenty of excitement to offer. To jump back into the action, make sure your PC is equipped with an Intel Core i5 2400, 6 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 660, and you'll need about 30 GB of space to install it. My Hero One's Justice. This fighting game brings the heroes and villains of My Hero Academia to life with fast-paced battles and unique character abilities. It might not be the most talked about title in the series, but it's still a blast to play. To run it, you'll need an Intel Core i5 750 processor, 4 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 460. Plus, it only takes up about 12 GB of space. Fairy Tail, this turn-based RPG, lets you experience the adventures of Natsu and his guild in a vibrant, colorful world. It's a game that might have been overlooked, but it's definitely worth picking up if you're into RPGs. Your system should have an Intel Core i5 4460, 8 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 760 to handle this one. And it's relatively light on storage, requiring just 10 GB. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles. This game beautifully brings the world of Demon Slayer to life with its stunning visuals and intense battles. It might not be a top title on everyone's list anymore, but it's definitely worth revisiting. To play it, make sure your PC has an Intel Core i5 2000, 406 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 660. You'll need about 25 GB of space for this one. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. This is another title that deserves a spot in your collection. It's a fast-paced action game that lets you relive some of the most iconic moments from the One Piece series. Even though it might not get as much attention as newer games, it's still tons of fun. To run it smoothly, you'll need an Intel Core i5 2300, 8 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 660. Make sure you have 25 GB of storage for this one. Captain Tsubasa, Rise of New Champions. This arcade-style soccer game is full of over-the-top moves that make for an exciting and unique gaming experience. If you're ready to relive some of that nostalgia, make sure your system has an Intel Core i5 2300, 4 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 660, and be sure to have 37 GB of space free. It's a big game, but worth every bite. The Legend of Korra. This game, developed by Platinum Games, offers fast-paced action set in the world of Avatar. It's a shorter experience, but one that fans of the series will enjoy. It's light on system requirements too. All you need is an Intel Core i5 750, 4 GB of RAM, and a GeForce GTX 450. With just 3 GB of storage required, it's an easy download and a fun game to revisit. And I still have this one. I will upload some gameplay too. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming content. Let me know in the comments which forgotten game you're excited to play again. See you in the next one.